So this is a Valentine's Day special. The reason I'm dropping it today instead of on the actual day is that I figured what good would this be to the 50% of you guys out there trying to save your asses, figuring out what to get at the last minute. Wonder Artistic Models is no stranger to this channel. As a fan of dinosaurs, anatomy, and woodkits, they're a beautiful blend of all three. However, while they're most well known for their prehistoric animals, they also have very cool extant animals as well, such as the blue whale and the stars of today's video, these beautiful seahorses. And coming in a beautiful pair, I can't think of a better Valentine's Day gift, either fully constructed or as a fun activity you can do together. Perhaps to slowly ease them into your hobby of collecting, or maybe grease the wheels for when a higher authority must be consulted for your next purchase. So let's open the package. Beautifully packed as always. You can see it says couple right here, perfectly appropriate for Valentine's Day. Inside we have information on woodkits and facts about the seahorse. And then some assembly tips as well. Then we have the blueprint with the numbered parts for an overall view. Here are those two round discs for pressing pieces together. And we have template A to E. Now look here, really love the base in the shape of a heart. Now just a quick note on useful tools. Mini wood files, the Wonder Artistic Models sandpaper. These two important pieces, and also a tiny mallet to help knot things in gently. And also included is a wooden dowel for pushing pieces out. As always, you're looking for paired numbers to show you where pieces join up, such as 9 and 9 here, 8 and 8, and so on. Wonder Artistic Models also has excellent tutorials I'll link to below, so I don't have to go through the instructions. And you already see the beautiful form of the upper torso of the male. Now see how close it is to the actual skeleton of the seahorse. Wonderfully recreated. Now here's the bottom half. And here they are united. Just look at that beautiful structure. Now I want to show you something. These two are the left sides of the face. Now I'm pushing this out, and you'll notice it doesn't fit into the other cutout. That's because, as similar as seahorses may look, Wonder Artistic Models has made the extra effort to differentiate them. That's the kind of professionalism and perfectionism I've come to expect from Simon Alvarez and his team. It's something they didn't have to do and could have easily been lazy about, and hardly anyone would notice, but they didn't take shortcuts. There are other differences, such as in these projections here. There's a kind of sternal comb in the male, which the female lacks. These processes here are more triangular and pointed, while in the other, they're more rounded. And these, let's call them transverse processes, are more arrow-shaped here, and more blunted off here. You even have detail, like this bar in the orbit here. Now admittedly, I don't know a lot about the detail of seahorse anatomy except for some basics. It's of course impossible to replicate every bone, but if you look at a 3D model, such as this one by Blackburn Labs, you'll see some nods to the anatomy that Wonder Artistic Models always imbues their models with. For example, the unique diamond-like forms in the bony plates are captured, and even these projections here at the side, and some nods to these ones here. Very clever how they are realized. The skeletal appearance of the seahorse lends itself most famously to this medium. Finally, let's look at the base again. Again, I love how they've crafted it into the shape of a heart, formed in two halves that will eventually beat as one when you join them. I like how they've got the common name on one side and the scientific name on the other. This results in two named display stands. And here's how nicely they come together in a very loving way. There are a few ways you can enjoy this. You could present them both as a gift after making them up yourself. You could each work on one. This is especially useful if you bought this last minute and you didn't have the time to do the work. So your reason would be, it's a gift of a shared activity and not one you selfishly enjoyed on your own. And when they come together like this, very nicely, it's just like both of you did when you found yourself in the relationship. You could, of course, display them together, or you could each keep one as a reminder of the other person in your life to complete the picture. Of course, I hope it doesn't happen to you, but should you decide to go separate ways, there's no argument about who gets the seahorses. You can each take one. And if you're single, you can display them separately and put them together when you're in a relationship. They are so loving, nuzzling each other. And one thing I love about seahorses is that they're monogamous, so this can symbolize longevity in your relationship. I'm almost giving you a script of what you could say as you present your gift. Just make sure they never watch this channel. So just a once-over of the male here. And then the female. The form is just again really beautiful. I've always been fascinated with the seahorse, sea dragons, and other pipefishes, and looking at the beauty of this model really makes me want to learn about the anatomy, which is something that models like this can motivate you to do. Such a beautiful couple, even if you get it just for yourself. I want to say thank you to the team of Wonder Artistic Models for all the joy and therapeutic sessions that these woodkids have given me, and I wish you all a happy Valentine's Day. And for those of you who are still single and looking, I want to tell you to keep up your spirits. Never stop improving yourself to become the best possible version of you, because that in itself makes you a more attractive and confident person. And actually get out there where you're going to meet real people. That's it for me, and I'll see you in the next video.